This is how to install saddlebags and the liners inside of them for a BMW GS1300 Adventure. This video shows how to install not only the hard saddlebags on this bike, but also the saddlebag liners so that you can put the bags inside the hard bags and then take those out into the hotel at the end of the day of riding. For the bike, it's a 2025 GS1300 Adventure. And I know the saddlebags did change from the 24 model, but functionally, I don't know if there's a whole lot of difference. One thing that I do know on this one, I don't know if the old ones did, but for the top case, which I do have a top case on order, and the supplier is a little bit behind on just the side bags. I'm almost surprised I got them as quick as I did, but the supplier is trying to get the side bags caught up, so I'm still waiting on my top case. As you look at them, nothing about this one so much on the right, but you'll see a little cap back here on the top, and you'll also see something similar on the left side. Now the cap would look like this, has already been taken off, but these are ports for charging. So you can put something in your left side case or in your top case, and you'll have a USB-C that you can charge them while you're driving. There's really not much to it. When you look at the rear of the box, what you're gonna see is a lock here to open the latch. And you'll also see the key, same one, to open this red latch. So when you open that red latch, now it's okay to install or remove. So what we'll do is just put all four of the prongs in place, put it in there, the port will fit in where it needs to, push that down to where it's flush. Okay, so that's in place, and now the boxes can't move. Now you can open this one up because it's still unlocked, and you can see up here, this is the port cover that was on the charging outlet thing. So you just put that on this way and spin it a quarter turn, and that stays there. If for some reason you want to take the top piece of this off, you can just push those in and they come off, and then you can push this lever like that and it'll allow you to remove the whole lid. Okay, to put it back on, you squeeze that lever again, let it grip back, and then take your, see the big hole and the little hole, so you're just going to put the big hole and then pull it tight. Same with the other, big hole, pull it tight. Now you have your lid. As far as your charging port inside the saddlebag, pull that down, and there's your USB port. Just take your USB-C and it's in. Oh, have to turn it on. And now we can see that we have power charging the GoPro batteries from back here in the saddlebag. We'll put the other saddlebag on the same way. Again, before it drops in place, we take our key, turn the red lever, pull it up, put all four in place, push it down, then the key comes right out. This is locked, turn that, and unlock that as well, so that can be open. You will notice on the top of both boxes you do have tie down points. They've got those all over this bike, to be honest. So if, let's say, I want to do a trip and my top box hasn't come in yet, I can use these to strap things down across this kind of big pseudo flat surface. So that's an option I've got, waiting for that box. The other thing I want to go over is the liners for these. So some bikes, maybe more in the old days, I don't know if many do anymore, but the hard boxes were actually set up for using as luggage, basically. So you would have this box and you would have a handle on it, and at the end of the riding day, you would just take the whole box in with you to the hotel. These are obviously getting a little bit bulky for doing that, but if you just throw bags and stuff in it, then it won't make good use of the whole volume of it. And they're kind of, you know, these being more rectangular, I think like, you know, something that's got, there seems like there's some old Hondas and Ducatis that had more of the smooth, kind of rounded, more aesthetic looking, and they just had the little handle on them. But this is actually kind of a nice setup. These are nice and rigid, so they're solid construction for riding, but then you have your bags to go inside. I have all three bags, the two side ones and the one for the top box when it shows up. If I look at them, the max load is 10 kg on these two and 8 kg over here. So the odd one out must be for the top. That means these two are for the left and right. So let's see what's in the actual bag. You can see they have the fancy little GS branded there. Now they just kind of look like a big diaper bag almost this way. So there must be some trickery necessary to get it to what I want. Let's do one of these bags inside first, following the instructions step by step. The first thing it shows is to zip up the top of the bag. Easy enough. Pulling the zippers. The second step shows to roll the zipper down 3 times on that edge. So basically it wants you to take this and roll it 1, 2, 3. Once you've done that, step 3 wants you to snap the buckles across that zippered edge. So basically what that means is you take this side and clip them. They just snap into place. You do that with both sides. Although it makes it easy to clip these, and this may be how the best way is to do it when you're actually using the thing, when you first put these together, I liked to be able to have my zippers open, because then I could reach down inside the bag and kind of puff it out to a more rectangular section. So I'm going to leave it open. I'll still clip these across. And the second item in step 3 is to clip the side straps in place. So basically that means this goes into here and this goes into here. Now, until you've done this a few times and it's taken shape, what you really want is a nice rectangular volume in here. And this is why I liked having that zipper open the first time. In fact, I might even want to undo these at first and just get it puffed out to where it's a nice rectangular bag, because you don't want it to look like a diaper bag. You want it to look like a rectangular volume that will insert nicely into your saddlebag. And you can see that at step 4, that's what they're saying to do, is just drop it down inside your saddlebag. Option 5 down here, or step 5, shows the option where you can actually put it on top of your hard bag and use the 4 separate straps to strap it down to that. So that is an option that you have as well. Now that I've kind of figured one out, let's go through it with the second one. Get the bag open first. All right. So here's the bag. Okay, so first pull back the zippers. And then you're gonna pull out the information here and all the straps and everything. What you'll end up having is a bunch of these little individual ones that are for tying it down to the top of the cases. And then you'll have this, which I think is a shoulder strap for it. So as you look at the bag, it's flat, so you kind of want to puff it out to make it more rectangular to match the shape of the actual saddlebags. So puff it out a little bit, and then take this top piece here and we want to push it down to connect to there. And then do the same on the other side. And now we have pseudo of a rectangular shape. Then we pull the shoulder strap out, and that can actually go across from here to the other side, and we can loosen that up, obviously. Okay, so there's kind of a shoulder strap for us. So we put it in here, and we're catching all the volume. It's all stuffed and everything. We can pull our zipper back on it. We can kind of stuff it. We have these buckles here that can come across and hold it in that shape for us. And that way it keeps us from overstuffing it. So now it's laid in there and we shut our bag. So that's how you do it that way. Now, pull it out, and if you want, let's say you had a second set of these, you could put one inside. What they want you to do for these other four, basically pop the buckle in there and then just slip the loop in like that. And obviously you adjust it for how tight you want it. Again, put it there. Oops, yeah. Slip it in here. And then same on the other side. So you have the option of putting it inside the box or up on top of it, however you want to do it. In fact, if I don't get my top box in time, that is an alternate, is that I could put just a gym bag or backpack in the hard boxes and put these on top. Then of course at the end of the day, you pull this out of your saddlebag, throw over your shoulder, and go into your hotel. When I eventually get the top box, I'll do a video on how to mount that as well, because that's a little bit different in how it mounts compared to the side ones. But that's the basics of it. If you haven't done so, please click the link below to subscribe, click the little bell for notifications, and let's live for today.